Hey, good morning, everyone. Morning warm up. So, today I want to give you three simple little things to think about on a daily basis. And they're just things that I've noticed and things that I noticed that I have to work on in my world too. And so, I find it to be a little bit helpful if I will focus on these three things. And the first one is very simply this: be on time. What does it mean to be on time? It means that if you make a commitment to a certain time frame and when you're going to show up, be on time. And what's amazing to me is when you don't show up on time and you've made a commitment and you break that commitment, so you're saying a couple things to the person that's waiting for you. Number one, you're saying, hey, you know what? Your time isn't important to me. Number two is, I know this was a commitment that I made, but something else came up and I didn't have the ability to let you know. And so I'm just going to be late, and I hope you're okay with that. And the third thing is, it's just disrespectful, right? It just starts off the whole meeting or whatever it is you're going to be doing just in a bad way. So, I was always from the mindset early on with my parents would always say, if you're not 5 minutes early, you're late. Okay, so I want you to think about that. So, how many of you consistently show up late? And then the other thing, I saw this the other day, a gentleman, he was saying, when you are late, instead of saying, sorry, I'm late, because that's about you, say, thank you for waiting for me. Because you're thanking them for their time. Thank you for waiting for me. So, something to think about. Okay, that's number one. Number two, focus, tight bubbles of focus. Stop multitasking. The definition of multitasking is doing two things poorly, right? Our brains are not wired to multitask, they're just not. And so the challenge you're going to run into is if you're trying to multitask, you're going to do two things inefficiently. And so how many of you right now, if you look at your day, do you have tight bubbles of focus, meaning where this is the single thing that I'm going to work on, and here's the time frame that I'm going to work on it for, and when that time frame is up, I'm going to move on to the next thing. And I'm not allowing things like my phone to distract me or my social media or other people, but I have tight bubbles of focus, okay? So be on time, have tight bubbles of focus. And the last one is this: in the course of your day, as you're engaging with people, stay connected. And what I mean by that, I didn't always wear an Apple Watch, and now I have an Apple Watch. But on my Apple Watch and on my phone, I use the Focus Time tool that's on the phone that says, "Hey, when I am engaged with somebody or in a particular world where I'm having a conversation, I need to make sure that that phone is not going off or buzzing or beeping and distracting me." And you can see this happen a lot with people that you're talking to. You might be in a meeting, and their watch will buzz, and they'll look at it, do this, and they'll come back to you. And all that's doing is it's sending just a very small little signal to the person that's with you that says, hey, you know what? There's something else that might be more important than what's going on right here. And that's why you're allowing that to distract you. So I want you to think about that as you go through your day, right? Are you holding your commitments and staying and keeping a time schedule so you're able to be on time? Number two, are you understanding that we cannot multitask? It's just not how we're wired, and we do two things poorly. So let's single task and have focus time, tight bubbles of focus. And last but not least, when you're engaging with people, be connected, right? Engage with them, eye contact, stay connected, listen, learn something from them, right? Those are the three things. Once you think about it, something that I have to work on, because I got to tell you, nobody's perfect. All right, everybody, hey, make it a great day. Be awesome. Help somebody.